Hello and welcome back to the Selfie Lines Kid. So right now I'm going to do a very quick review on the Esbit Stove, one of the many that they make. And this one has 4 stands on it, well 4 sides, so you can boil your water on a big pot or something that is heavier than the other one that they make, which is a 3-pronged one. This is how you would use it if you were doing a pot, and that's how you use it if you're doing a smaller cup like this one. So that's it, and that's the stove. And then when you put the fuel in there, you can fit 3, and you can probably fit, maybe if you tried to, a mini big lighter with some cotton balls. So if you had to get your fire started that way, you could. So, let's see the temperature. Oops. Accidentally clicked it. But, let's see the temperature of this. And it's saying at 17 degrees Fahrenheit. So, that's how cold it is on there. And I'm going to open up this little fuel tab right here. And it's hard. It's probably like a wet fire, I don't know. But if you probably broke up some of it, then you could probably strike it with a ferro rod. I'll have to try that. So you put it in the middle there, and it's got little holes on the bottom so the air can get up through there and through the holes. And I'm going to try to boil 25 ounces of water as fast as this thing will go. There's a lot of different ways to trick it out in the winter. You can put tin foil around it, probably snow for an insulator to keep the heat in as well. And so I'm going to fill this up. There we go. And we'll put it on there, make sure it's level.
Get it on there all the way, Jack. It's sliding off a little bit.
Sorry, I can't see that good from the top. Is that good? Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. Now I'm going to take the temperature of the water.
What do you got?
64 degrees. I mean, we just brought it out.
Okay. So you know your air temperature. Shoot the air temperature again on the ground. I don't think that's 17. That's quite right.
Okay.
Just
so
shoot it on the stove. What do you got?
29 degrees.
Yeah. So you're 29 degrees outside. Your water's about 64. So go ahead and fire that thing up. And
Well, not 29 degrees. It's more like the 40s, but...
No, it's not. It's cool. So go ahead and light it. Come on.
Okay. So the good thing about this stove is you don't have to take all your junk off the top. You can just light it from right underneath. So there it is. And try to get it going. Okay, it goes a different way. One more time. This is the first time I did it. So, sorry if I'm not doing it fast enough for you. Ooh, that baby's hot.
Alright, so you got it lit. Get your water on there and get it started. We'll see how long it takes to boil it.
Tell me if it's level.
That's good.
I keep burn topping.
That's why you don't hold it with your fingers.
Well, I had the light underneath of it, or else it wouldn't work.
Probably if you scrape those things up a little bit with a knife and get something.
The flame's coming on the other side of that.
The thing's got a pretty good flame, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to do some later date ones about the other stove that we have, and like we'll see which one does the best in the finals, and then on the coldest day we have, we'll put it through the harshest things. If it snows, that'll be better because we can try it out then. But I think if you put aluminum foil around both of them, it'll work good. Now the good thing about this stove is, number one, it's titanium, so you can carry it around pretty much in a pocket or an ultralight kit. But also, it's got these two reflectors on both sides, so that it keeps the air in better than the other stove, which is a 3-pronged one. So it looks like this, sort of. And the heat just goes right through those cracks. But if you take tin foil and you put it around it in a big bowl, then that helps keep the heat in better.
You put the tin foil around a little 3-prong one like a heat reflector, huh? Keep the heat inside of it. Because right now there's really no wind out here, but it is chilly.
Oh man, I'm cold. I would like to do a lot of different reviews on cooking because I like to eat a lot of food, and if you ask my dad what I have in storage for food, I have a lot, and I have no way to cook it, so that'll be something I have to look into. I'm going to get one of these.
Yeah, it looks like it's already starting to form some bubbles on the bottom of the cup, and there's some steam coming off. Shoot that thing and see what the water temperature is already.
And then you want me to do it on the bottom?
No, just shoot the water. So it's 103 already. So it's doubled its temperature in, what, 2 minutes or something like that?
I want to see how hot the fire is. I mean, look at that.
There's a fuel tab.
Got some residue on it, but that's okay. Alright. 104, so this water's just 1 degree hotter than the actual
that
cube
thing
is.
probably won't shoot the heat of the fire.
I don't know. You use this at work all the time. What am I supposed to know? But I think we should, like, I know you don't like the emberlit stove because of all the pieces, but I want to get it because you already have this one and the other one. And I
don't like pieces. Pieces you got to put together. Pieces you can lose. This thing's already put together. You fold it out and off you go, right?
I know, it's not that bad to have a whole bunch of different stoves.
No.
I mean, if you have the emberlit, then it's better for being flat, but you can't carry your fuel in it. With the other emberlit, I mean, not the emberlit, but the other Esbit stove, comes in a bag. You could probably fit 3 in there again with a mini Bic. And
what kind of temperature we got now? It's been about another minute.
117.
Yeah, it's starting to come up.
Wish this fire was bigger. God.
We're kind of trying to want to see how fast it will boil in this kind of temperature, and if one fuel tab will do it, right, Jack?
Yeah.
And we got, what, 25 ounces in there, you said?
Maybe an ounce less.
And what's your average water needed for like a freeze-dried 2-person or 2-serving?
About 25 ounces.
About 25, 24. Maybe not quite that much. So if you're able to boil 25 ounces with 1 tab in this kind of weather, you can definitely do it in the summertime, right?
Yeah, I think this is good to put in like your cargo pockets, or if you have those really cool shirts with the big pockets, and you can put that in there. Even for a backup stove. I mean, if you had a pocket rocket with the big fuel cylinders, then that would be your main one, but this could be your backup one.
This one's a good one for just carrying a little bit of gear if you're going to try to boil some water for drinking, or if you got to boil something to eat, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to carry a bunch of junk with you. You can put this right in your pocket, in your cargo pocket.
Well, this would be good for a day hike if you wanted to take like the minimal stuff, because it's got three little cubes in it, and if one cube boils the water, and you had 3 different types of mountain house foods for the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then you're set for the day.
Yeah.
1 cube a meal. Want me to shoot the water in?
It's getting going, yeah.
Looks like my hot chocolate that you make.
See what kind of temperature you got on it now. Not exactly sure what time it started boiling. It's probably been about 5 minutes. Yeah.
Jellyfish. 140.
140. So it's starting to come up. I want to see if it will get to a rolling boil in this kind of temperature with no wind and not run out of fuel cell. Or fuel tab, I guess you want to say.
I mean, it's not like we're trying to survive with the little things.
We want to see what it'll do, because you know, you started out with basically with a cold metal cup, water at, if it was 60 degrees, 64 degrees, that's probably average. You know, you're going to get a little cooler if you had to draw it, but in the summer if you're carrying it, you know, and take it out of your hydration bag or whatever, it's going to be warmer, obviously, and the temperature outside is going to be warmer, so it's going to boil quicker. But
who really wants hot food in the summer?
Me.
I like ice cream in the summer.
You can carry that in your backpack.
I have freeze dry.
Yeah.
But it's not cold.
So we're getting down to probably about 30% of that fuel tab that's left. Water's getting a good steam going, but not quite boiling yet, right?
Yeah. Sounds like one of my farts I made before.
It's getting some bubbles on it though on the bottom, so it's getting ready to roll. You know, in cold weather you can't be going through a handful of fuel cells or tablets to make this thing go. I guess you could always drop 2, but the thing's only really designed to carry 1 with the air holes in there.
Actually, when I look at it, there's not that much residue left.
No, it'll burn it down pretty clean to nothing.
Looks like a roasted marshmallow.
But the flame is definitely getting less. You know.
The water's moving by itself.
It's moving. It's not quite boiling though.
Come on, little marshmallow.
Starting to hear it. Something's making noise, like it may be getting ready to start rolling. But it's not boiling yet, so.
Come on, little emberlet. Now you can do it. You can do it. Oh, serious, that looks like a marshmallow.
Starting to lose its flame size.
Want me to blow it?
No.
Because in a real scenario, you would be helping your fire.
No, you don't want to blow on that. You blow the heat out of it. So will it do it before the fuel cell or the fuel tab burns away? I don't think so.
Hey, don't be a disbeliever.
It's going to get it close, but it's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. Now, if it was probably 2 cups of water instead of 3, it might make it, but...
I should have brought my little cup down, but I didn't want to burn that.
Yeah, so you're burning up my cup instead, right?
You participated.
Hey,
You wanted
I buy it to burn it to use it.
I buy it for lasting longer.
Even if it is my Pathfinder cup. But I don't think we have a winner. What do you think? What's the temperature on the water? 165.
So it's a lot hotter than before.
Well, it's
Oh, I
hot,
like them.
but it's not boiling. I mean, might be hot. It'd be hot enough to make a hot drink, but it's not gonna rehydrate a dehydrated meal because it's not boiling. And we're losing heat now, so there you have it.
I bet it would cook up a can of spaghetti or something.
It would probably warm some stuff up, but it's not going to boil.
It's a lot better than
It's
that.
not going to boil that much water with 30 degrees air temperature with one fuel tab. It's not going to do it.
Wish we could do more videos, but it all depends on the weather.
So there you have it. Okay.
Look at how much is left. That's burning. Okay. Thank you for your views and comments, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.